今日は、能動英語ということについて話したいと思います。Well, in my English history, I would say history because I studied when I was 12 years old. When I got in the junior high school, I studied English for the first time, and at that time I read the textbook again and again, and so many times. And other than that, the first lesson 1, lesson 2, for the junior high school, first grade textbook is very short in each lesson, so it was not difficult. It was very, very easy to memorize the whole thing. So instead of learning the grammar and a lot of the sequence, continuity of the words, instead of thinking about those difficult things, I was able to answer the question because of the memory, because I read the lesson each sections so many times. I was able to remember the whole things. And what I said能動英語. Nodal ego is the how to say, the opposite side. Opposite side is judo ego, passive English. And I in the first 10 years, junior high 3 years, and senior high 3 years, and after that 4 years. When I was in a university, I belonged to, as I said before, I belonged to the English speaking society, and had a boarding together in one island in Aichi prefecture. And at that time, if we speak Japanese, we had to pay 10 yen as a batsu. At that time, I was always listening to the FEN. FEN is the Far East Network or something like that, for the radio program for the American Army stationing in Nagoya or in other places. But I was always listening to that radio program, and no matter how hard I listened to those FEN broadcasting programs, I wasn't able to express myself at the boarding together English from the ESS. And my reflection, or my, how to say, the kuyashisa, is that no matter how hard I listened to FEN programs, I wasn't able to express myself. And then I thought, maybe that is the passive way, listening way, or how to say this, watching, listening, passive way is not the way I am supposed to learn English conversation. The truth is active way. when I have to read instead of listening, when I have to speak instead of listening. Did I say? Anyway, writing and speaking is the active English, and listening and writing, reading, listening, reading. Anyway, what I want to say is active English is the way I am supposed to do. And from that time, this nodou eigo is a key word for me to learn English. And so I tried, at least, whether or not I was able to do that or to perceive that, I was trying to learn from the writing or to learn English conversation from actual speaking. And I thought I have a confidence in myself, increasing my ability, English ability is this active English. So I tried, and in the extension of this active English, I studied in order to speak more easily, more freely. What I want to say is the Wajun Eikaiwa. Wajun Eikaiwa is, instead of thinking of the word order, you as soon as you want to say, you had something in mind, you put it out in English. That is the way. The rest is you continue the key word, taking it as with the pronoun daimeishi, and then you can continue. This is what I've been thinking, and this is the way I try to improve my English. For the bonjin, the tensai, or if you have extreme talent of language, I wouldn't say, because they can memorize words and phrases and sentences very, very easily. They can improve their English. Those are the person who are talented in English, or who are the tensai. Tensai is not the category I'm talking about. I am the bonjin. For the bonjin English learner, I would say this active English or Wajun Eikaiwa is the best way to learn English conversation.